Israel has declared war. Unprecedented scenes as Israel prepared for a festive weekend of Jewish Sabbath. The country under attack at the hands of the Palestinian militant group Hamas. In a multi-pronged attack, Hamas, which is the group running the besieged Gaza Strip, claims to have fired even paragliders. Reports say they flew over the fence and let other fighters in. Initial estimates say that casualties are high. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said it was a full-scale war.
אזרחי ישראל, אנחנו במלחמה. לא במבצע, לא בסבבים, במלחמה. הבוקר חמאס פתח במתקפת פתע רצחני נגד מדינת ישראל ונגד אזרחיה. אנחנו בתוך זה משעות הבוקר המוקדמות.
In the immediate aftermath of the Hamas attacks, sirens echoed through the Gaza Strip in Palestine as Israel launched airstrikes, saying Hamas had made a grave error. Reports say there's a large number of dead and wounded people at hospitals in Gaza. Mahmoud Abbas, the president of Palestine, said that the Palestinian people have the right to defend themselves against the terror of settlers and occupation troops. According to some reports, Hamas fighters say they've captured dozens of Israeli soldiers. Conflicts between the neighbors have flared up time and again in the past. Some minor, some of them catastrophic proportions that have led to the deaths of thousands. These attacks mark Hamas's biggest offensive against Israel in decades. As fighting rages on in the areas that have been infiltrated by Hamas fighters, it would take some time to assess the extent of the damage. With Vishal Vivek, Bureau Report, NDTV. And well, let me go across live to Norm. Situation on the ground right now, because, Israel has declared a state of war. Gaza remains tense. Over 100 have been killed from both sides. But currently, what is the situation on the ground?
We're now 12 hours after the beginning of this surprise attack. And it was a great surprise. Israel was surprised. All the system failed. The intelligence, the police, the military, everything failed. And we've seen things that were not even conceivable as options. And for Hamas, it's a great victory, a great win. They managed to do something that I don't think they even planned to do so. And right now, we're still in the fog of war. I can tell you that we know for sure there are dozens of Israelis who were hijacked from Israel and taken on foot or by cars inside Gaza and are being held now by Hamas, and will probably be used as an option blackmail to release Hamas prisoners from Israeli prisons. But that's just the beginning of it. Israel will have to go now into a very serious, very comprehensive military operation in Gaza, including, if I quote the voices we hear now from Israeli military persons, reoccupying the entire Gaza Strip. And that's a military operation that will be very painful for all sides concerned, will cost a lot of life. But something has to give, because today all rules were broken, all lines were changed. Israel was surprised, and now we'll have to do something. The fear is that the fighting will also, and we have so much intelligence gathering mechanisms. And everything fails.
Israel, but where do you see this conflict going from here? Because, of course, Hamas has also said it's just the beginning. You have, Netanyahu saying that, Netanyahu virtually declaring a war. Where do you see this going from here?
I see it going to a war in which Israel is going to go into Gaza, send our military into Gaza. And I don't know where it's going to end. I know only how it begins, but this option was considered many times in the past, but not in this scale. And for Israel, one of the most important factors is its ability to warrant